What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix. So, we have a female gamer. Well, I don't know if I should call her a gamer, but she's an activist. All right, she's an activist. And I actually found her Twitter account. Jay Hannah is her name. It says streamer focused on inspiring and empowering women. The magical words. Here are the magical words in competitive gaming. Oh, you already know. You already know, dude. Come on, you already know what to expect, right? So the title of this video is "Men Are the Problem with the Gaming Community."
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
So before I give my 2 cents, my logic on this female streamer's opinion, the first thing we need to do, it's let's go ahead and hear what she has to say. It's about a 2-minute video. Let's go ahead and see.
She wouldn't last 10 minutes in a COD lobby is not, nor has it ever been, a valid excuse for men to act like pieces of human garbage in gaming. I shouldn't have to play a game where all I say is hi and the whole game is thrown and I'm in hell for the next 40 minutes because men are being emotional about it. That is
Because men are being emotional about it. So basically what she's talking about, she's talking, those gaming rooms, like when you play Call of Duty or Halo or some kind of shooting game, you go into this lobby before you go into the battlefield, and like immediately, people are like, talking crap to each other. And then when you go in, and it gets even worse. When you go into the game and you start shooting at each other, it gets even more toxic and more people just they talk smack to each other. And she's saying, oh, men get emotional about it. Okay. Well, it sounds to me like she's very emotional about about the nature of gaming, of competitive gaming. This is it, bro. This is it. This is how it is. If you ever got your group of guys, right? Your group of friends, men insult each other while gaming. This happens to me in Street Fighting. This happens to me in Super Smash Bros. This happens to me. We talk shit to each other all the time. It's a way of men bonding. So let's go ahead and hear what she has to say.
not normal. And that's not how the old COD days were because I promise you,
Yes, it was.
as a man, you have never had somebody throw on the basis of your gender.
Well, actually, no. Sorry, honey. That's a lie because when you're playing video games, like guys insult each other, sexually. Like they'll say, "Oh, you're gay. This, you're gay. That. You suck the D, suck my D." Right? So we insult each other all that time. So don't even give me that.
It doesn't happen. You can say it happens. You're lying. I'm sorry. I don't know why that's such a
Yes, it does happen.
common thing in the comments of my videos. You guys want to be oppressed so bad that you'll look at a man calling me telling me he's gonna tell me to get back in the kitchen and say it's not a woman thing, and say that happens to you too. It doesn't. There's a reason that historically male-dominated spaces are known for being toxic and unsafe. That goes for gaming. That goes for sports. Any male-dominated.
Right, because that's how men treat each other. See, this is what I don't understand. It's like girls want to get into male spaces, so they want to get into male sports, and they want to get involved in that. They want to get into male gaming. They want to get into like the hobbies, men's male hobbies. They want to get into those things, and then they start feeling bad and crying about it when when their feelings get hurt. But like when guys in these spaces, we insult each other. Our feelings don't get hurt because we know that's how men talk. That's how we talk to each other. Okay? And this is something that girls don't understand. This is how men bond with each other. We call each other, the B word, we call each other the C word, we call each other F you, F that, blah 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 blah. For the longest time, this is how male spaces have been in sports. You ever play basketball with a bunch of black dudes? I have. You know how we insult each other? Oh, you throw like a B, you this and that, and blah 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 blah. And then we push each other on. Men, this is how men treat each other, and we're okay with it because that is our nature. And then girls come in, and then all of a sudden we have to soften up, and we don't know how to do that. But have you ever wondered? You don't see a lot of guys trying to get into female spaces, right? And I'm not talking about those transgender guys that, they change their gender to get into female sports and be abusive. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about regular heterosexual men, just regular heterosexual men, right? Have you ever seen them go into, like, I don't know, a salon and hair and makeup space or something like that, and be like, ugh, this is like too girly for me. Can you guys like try to make this place more masculine? You don't hear that, right? That doesn't come from, you don't hear guys saying that. So it's like it's always girls trying to get into male spaces and trying to change it, but you don't see guys going into female spaces and trying to change it.
Dominated space is a bad one. That's not me being sexist. That is me saying there is an inherent issue with the way that you guys have your locker room talk that makes everybody else feel unsafe.
Well, if you can't handle it, you can leave, honey.
I don't know how you could possibly find it fun to make other people feel unsafe. No woman is asking men to make gaming a safe space with sunshine and rainbows and everything, but could you please be normal?
Well, the way that we treat each other is considered normal. If you don't like it, well, that's really not our problem. Look, again with the hair salon thing and the makeup, right? You walk into a hair salon it's all females, right? And let's say you say you're a guy, you walk in there and you're like, man, this place is so girly. Like, I don't want to be here, you know? Like, you don't try to change that place, do you? But then when you go into, let's say, like a sports bar, you hear guys like cursing up a storm, shouting, maybe getting into fights. That's how guys treat each other. We don't, and we just know because we know how guys communicate with each other. Apparently, girls don't.
Because I want to be able to enjoy playing the game without my life being threatened.
Well, this is the problem. Is like girls are just way too sensitive. Guys, we threaten each other all the time, but that doesn't mean that we're actually gonna like hurt each other. So like when you're playing video games or you're playing freaking Street Fighter, you're like, I'm gonna kill you, bro. It's like we don't mean that. That's just in the heat of the moment, and we know that's in the heat of the moment. We call each other all sorts of things. You're a beat. See, and this is why for the longest time guys did not want girls in their spaces for the simple fact that then this would happen. Now we can't enjoy it. Now we can't be ourselves. So so girls come into male spaces, guys can't be themselves, but if a guy goes into a girl space, we have no say.
Without my body being threatened because I'm existing as a woman. And men are the ones making it unsafe. And I do not care if you feel targeted by me saying men or if you feel attacked by me saying men. You are part of the problem. If you feel attacked by that, you're part of the problem. If you say just mute them, you're part of the problem. If you sit there and let them say that to me and you don't intervene, you are part of the problem. Because I have a
It sounds to me like the only person here that has a problem is you, honey. You went into a community, right? You went into a community and then you experienced what it was like, and then now you want to change the whole thing. Doesn't sound very fair.
lot of male friends, normal male friends who don't say slurs and don't threaten people and just play like normal.
Oh, you're talking about the beta males. Okay, yeah, I got you. The beta males that do not challenge you whatsoever, they let you get away with everything. Yeah, I got it.
I understand it is not all men. But if you are not one of the men doing this, it is entirely on you to help stop the men who are. If you don't understand that and you don't understand power imbalances and gender hierarchy, it's not my place to teach you. I'm not your mother. I'm not your teacher. Close the game for 5 minutes and educate yourself. But stop making this a bad experience for everybody else who's just trying to play the game.
And see, this is the problem, man. It's like, you know, how do you here's for the longest time video games have been male dominated, okay, because the video game industry was built by boys, by men. We build it the same way that we build up the sports industry, we build up the video game industry. We built it, and this is how we treat each other, and we are absolutely okay with it because we know it's not a big deal. because when we threaten each other, we know we're not, we don't take it seriously. Girls come into the space, they take it seriously. So why should guys change an industry that they built? Not everything is meant for everybody. You see, it's like the, let's say, the beauty industry. That was built by, mainly females. We don't try to change that. It's not very fair. They always scream about equality. They always scream about equality, but they don't let us have our own space. Whatever, man. And then this same chick, and this is how you know what her agenda is. She fits the part. She fits the exact perfect part. She's part of the womanist agenda to take men and just kind of like just feminize dudes. Like just feminize them because they think is the right thing to do. I don't understand. So I mean, look at this chick. This is how she plays, and listen to what she's saying as far as like how she would treat a guy, how she would treat her son raising him.
No, it's over, Ina. It's over. Like, if I were to have a boy, we better pray to God that he's gay. We
In other words, indoctrinate the kid.
better start indoctrinating him day one. We have to either make him trans or make him gay. We are not having a cisgender straight.
I mean, look at that. So if she were to have a son, oh no, he's not allowed to be, heterosexual. He has to be like trans or gay. Like, okay, that's. I mean, that sounds like straight up child abuse to me. But again, this is the type of people. This is the type of people that want to change the gaming industry. This is the type of people that don't want you to be a man. This is the type of people that just won't leave you alone. This is the type of people that are very freaking entitled and absolutely selfish. You know. Well, I don't really know what else to say about this. It's like,
She wouldn't last
these
10
types
minutes
of
in a
people
car.
exist everywhere now. Like they're all over the internet. They're trying to invade, video games, movies, everything. They're just trying to like, feminize everything. And I always wonder. Let's say, for example, once they do accomplish their goal of feminizing everything, what's gonna happen when there's no men left? Like I wonder. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notification. Guys, it's your boy Animatrix. Godspeed, baby.